LCW social media, and LCW present Deathmatch. Hello everybody and welcome to Deathmatch, the second most hardcore pay-per-view that we have here in LCW, of course the other being Hell Games. Let's get into our first match of the night, Seth Rollins versus The Miz for the United States Championship. And a curb stop. He goes for the pin. 1, 2, and 3. Seth Rollins happy about this. Oh, and Seth Rollins just kicked his $50 million jacket over.
Welcome to the most must-see LCW show in LCW. Welcome to... We're talking about Seth freaking Rollins.
Oh, it's Seth Rollins, finally. Somebody to save this. The United States champion, Seth Rollins. My United States championship. Something that people like you couldn't afford.
Oh, no! You can't turn my own fans against me.
Yes. Oh! There's the entire backstory of this feud right here. It's all over The Miz's $15 million jacket that Seth Rollins kicked over on episode 6 of LCW. There is The Miz, of course, sporting that red jacket, which he really has no choice because Seth Rollins destroyed both of his $15 million jackets. Seth Rollins, of course, being the United States champion, so while The Miz is in a feud with Seth Rollins, might as well make the match for the United States championship. The crowd obviously not liking The Miz just because he has a very unlikable personality. He's just a very unlikable guy. The Miz just feeding off of their energy. Let's wait for Seth Rollins' entrance. And there is LCW's United States champion dancing out to the ring. He's gonna gloat in front of the camera showing off his United States championship. And obviously this feud, dating all the way back to episode 6 of LCW, that's about a year ago. Seth Rollins is feeling good tonight. He thinks this will be an easy win against The Miz. The Miz obviously not happy about that.
Introducing the challenger from Hollywood, California, weighing in at 221 pounds, The Miz! And introducing the champion from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, he is the United States Champion, Seth Rollins!
And here we go, the ref showing off that United States gold. It's time for Seth Rollins versus The Miz. And the bell sounds and the match starts. The two men start off by circling. There's a little grapple in the ring. The Miz gets Seth in a headlock. Seth brings him over to the ropes. And a shoulder tackle. Ooh, Miz just taking control of Seth Rollins early. There's a little running around the ring. Seth Rollins very athletic, jumping over the Miz. And an arm flip by Seth Rollins. And the crowd starts singing his theme song. Miz is up against the ropes now. Seth Rollins sees that. And a clothesline straight over the rope. The Miz lands straight on his back on the outside padding. Seth Rollins tries to go for a suicide dive, but the Miz gets out of the way and he decides to cancel that. And the Miz just gets punched straight in the midsection after jumping off the steps. Seth throws him back in the ring. And a curb stomp! A springboard curb stomp! 2, 3, and that is it! That was a crazy... I've never seen that move before in LCW. Seth Rollins obviously pulling out new things against The Miz so The Miz cannot scout. The Miz obviously a very smart man. And Seth Rollins comes out with the win and the United States Championship. Welcome back after the commercial break and Seth Rollins' crazy springboard curb stomp. And it's now hardcore time.
The following contest is a no-holds-barred match and is for the Extreme Championship.
And here is the Extreme Champion, Big E. Big E winning this championship at Money in the Bank in a triple threat match with Eric Rowan. Oh, and Drew McIntyre comes up from backstage. Anything goes. The match is started because it's a no-holds-barred match. They don't have to be in the ring. Drew McIntyre just attacking Big E on the outside. He takes off those wrist gauntlets and goes to the trash can in search of a weapon. He grabs out his sword. What is he planning to do with that? He's surely not going to cut Big E. Oh, and he tried to. He drops the sword on the outside. Big E realizing what lengths Drew McIntyre is willing to go to for this match tonight to win the Extreme Championship. Big E rolls to the outside to think more about what just happened. And Drew McIntyre, he likes what he just did. And it's Big E now in search of a weapon. He goes to the trash bin and pulls out a kendo stick. Hits Drew McIntyre right in the midsection. And goes up for a big ending straight through my commentator's table. He pulls out some chairs from the ring. What's he planning to do with those chairs? He just throws them in the ring. Saves them for later. Throws Drew McIntyre back in the ring. McIntyre gets up quickly. And a Claymore. Straight to Big E. McIntyre goes for the pin. And Big E kicks out at 2. McIntyre's going to have to go to a lot bigger lengths to win this match and win the Extreme Championship. Here is the championship that these two men are fighting for tonight. It will be chaos to win. And Drew McIntyre, a future shock DDT straight onto the chairs. Big E is cut open by those steel chairs. McIntyre goes out to the outside of the ring, and it looks like he's pulling up the mat from the ring. He just exposed the lumber under the ring. Big E is out. McIntyre, don't do it, McIntyre. Oh, and a future shock DDT straight on the wood. Big E is cut open and 3. That is a win by Drew McIntyre. A very quick match, but a chaotic one at that. Big E is cut open. I don't know if we'll be able to see him the next couple weeks. Here's the big ending straight through the table. I am very surprised that did not put Drew McIntyre away. McIntyre got up very quickly, and a future shock DDT straight onto the chairs to cut open Big E. Exposes the lumber, and another future shock DDT straight onto the hardwood. And a 3 count for the win and the Extreme Championship. Take a look at your new Extreme Champion, Drew McIntyre. He's taking a good look at that Extreme Championship. I think Big E is seriously out. Drew McIntyre gets up on the top rope and celebrates his new championship. Welcome back after one of the most chaotic matches in LCW history. Our next match is a tag team match with Finn Balor, AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Edge.
Roman Reigns.
Who be that?
Oh!
Finn Balor!
Finn Balor dodged the spear, so Roman Reigns speared the ladder. Coup de grace!
Whoa!
I'm pretty sure. Oh, it coup de grace!
Oh, is he gonna make it?
Is he gonna grab the mat?
Oh!
He got it! He got it!
FB grabs the belt.
And Lil City Wrestling presents Money in the Bank. And we have the LCW Championship match later on tonight. Welcome back, everybody. After Jey Uso just won the Money in the Bank briefcase. Him down. What is he gonna do? A coup de grace. Oh no, the Fiend rolls away. The Fiend, Sister Abigail on the steps. Oh my God. 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out. And he's trying to get. Oh, a suplex. LCW champion. Oh, it's the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. Looks like he's going for the Style Crush again. No! Shinsuke goes with the pin. No. A kick shot by Shinsuke. 1, 2. And left gets pulled out of the ring. I don't know how he just got pulled out of the ring. AJ's back up. He looks like he's getting ready for the phenomenal 4. And it is Edge. The refs at a count of 9 and 10. Wait, there was somebody holding Edge's foot. I think there was somebody holding Edge's foot. Edge is so mad at the ref. He just took him down. Looks like he's gonna spear him. And a spear by Edge to the referee. He is not happy about that.
Two episodes ago, I was cheated out of a win against AJ Styles.
9, and Shinsuke gets back in the ring. AJ is not happy about that. He just starts throwing kicks to Shinsuke's stomach. He gets out of the ring and it looks like he's talking to somebody on. A Kinshasa by Shinsuke. 1, 2, and the ref gets pulled out of the ring.
Well, I did some digging on the internet and found this.
Shinsuke, 1, 2, and the ref gets pulled out of the ring. I don't. Don't worry, Shinsuke. I'm not out here to hurt you. I was cheated out of a win too, and I'm pretty sure it was the same people. Let's team up against them at Deathmatch. Oh, and it's Finn Balor and AJ Styles coming out to attack Edge and Shinsuke Nakamura. And a long backstory behind each of these 4 men here. And here we go first with Finn Balor and AJ Styles. Whoa, is that what I think it is? They're coming out here on an ATV. These 2 men right here are evil cheaters, and they've been cheating to get wins against all other opponents in the past few weeks. And Balor bringing it back to the Bullet Club days with a 2 sweet with AJ Styles. And here is the King of Strong Style, Shinsuke Nakamura. Shinsuke obviously the one that went up against AJ Styles and got cheated out of a win when Finn Balor helped AJ out. A video back there. I think that's Edge and Goldberg. Goldberg is about to hit a jackhammer on Edge. This is backstage footage, everybody. Goldberg just hit a jackhammer on Edge. Shinsuke runs backstage and hits Goldberg with the Kinshasa. AJ and Shinsuke are just going at it. And Finn Balor runs Shinsuke over with the ATV. I don't even know what to say right now. AJ commanding Finn Balor to do a coup de grace on Edge off the ATV, and Finn will comply. Finn looking above Edge, and no, Finn! A coup de grace off the ATV. AJ grabs the front metal plate off of the ATV. Sets it on Edge. Oh no. Oh no. It looks like Goldberg is going to run the dumpster straight into Edge. Edge is surely out. All three men going to look at the damage they just made. Edge is surely out. Broken ribs. Shinsuke is definitely out. Got ran over by the purple ATV used by Finn Balor. And apparently, this is Judgment Day. We're back from the commercial break after a cowardly attack by AJ Styles, Goldberg, and Finn Balor, the new Judgment Day. Here we go with our final match of the night, the main event. Please welcome my guest, Jey Uso. Now that you've won the LCW Championship, what are you planning to do first?
I came to LCW to make an impact on this business and my career. Plus, I'm better, if not almost better, than Reigns, and he's been here longer than me.
And we're backstage with Jey Uso. Roman Reigns attacks him. He picks him back up and throws him over the table and picks up the LCW Championship.
Acknowledge me.
And there he is, the head of the table, as his shirt says, looking around the crowd, points to the camera as to say, Jey Uso, you... Listen, Jey.
I was trying to do you a favor, Uso. I was trying to help you. All I wanted to do was put you in the main event, put your name in the bright lights on the marquee, man. I just wanted to help you.
Oh, attacked by Jey Uso. Jey came up from behind Roman Reigns. Roman pushes him to the turnbuckle and tries to spear Jey Uso, but runs into the post instead. Jey Uso stepping out of the ring. Looks like he's going to grab that chair over there. Grabs the chair. He's going to bring it back into the ring. Roman Reigns is down after hitting that post. Jey Uso back in the ring. Looks like he's getting ready for a chair shot and a big boot to the face of Jey Uso. Roman going over and picking up the chair. Looks like he's going to give Jey Uso a little bit of revenge. No, and a super kick by Jey Uso. Jey sees his chance. The chair on top of Roman Reigns. Recipe for disaster. Jey Uso jumps off the top rope in a frog splash by Jey Uso. All the superstars running out of the locker room. This is chaos out here. They need to stop this. Jey Uso just giving kicks to Roman Reigns. Let's see if they can get this stopped. Jey Uso, you can't handle the truth that I'm better than you. That's why you attacked me last week. You can't handle the fact that LCW Championship backstage is mine, and it's not yours. You had your match against Finn Balor at Long Way to the Top. But look what happened now. You're not the LCW champion. I am. But don't worry, Uso. I'll give you another chance. At Deathmatch, we're doing an I Quit Deathmatch for the LCW Championship. So I'll see you there, Uso. The following is a death match and is for the LCW Championship. The only way to win is by knockout or submission. And this is what we've all been waiting on. The main event of tonight. The Tribal Chief versus the right-hand man in a death match. There's our look at the steel cage of deathmatch for tonight. And there he is, the head of the table, Roman Reigns. Roman and Jay both representing the Anoa'i family tonight. But this family is not on the same side as they go to settle things in a death match. Roman taking a look at the cage that he is about to step into and unleash the carnage within the family. Roman waiting on his music to hit. And by his, I mean Jey Uso, the LCW champion. Jey sporting the all-white gear with that fancy white lei representing his family. Roman had something to say about Jey Uso earlier tonight, and here it is.
When, and I do mean when, I force Jey Uso to pass out to my guillotine, he will acknowledge me and become my servant, who does what and when exactly how I say. That is the consequence that will occur tonight when I incapacitate Jey Uso to the point where he can't lift an arm. This will all happen at the godly hands of the Tribal Chief, the Needle Mover, the head of the table, Roman Reigns.
Just frightening words from the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. Jey Uso and Roman Reigns having a stare down right now. The cage door is shut. The match is about to start. Both men take off their heritage leis.
I'm the head of the table! Don't clap. Don't clap. Ain't nobody gonna ever be able to follow me. You need me.
Why are you wasting your time?
Respect the work we put in. I'm the head of the table. Don't clap. Don't clap. And nobody will ever be able to follow.
Roman just trash talking. And Roman Reigns with the clothesline straight to Jey Uso's neck. Roman just staring Jey down. Jey's in the corner. Roman comes over to him. And I think he's going, yup, a chop straight to the chest of Jey Uso. You know that hurts. And another chop. Jey grabbing his chest. You know that hurt. Jey goes to the other corner. I don't know if that's a good idea. Roman just slamming Jey's head down on the turnbuckle. Jey falls to the ground. Jey is crawling over, just grabbing anything to get him back up. Roman picks him up for a powerbomb, and a powerbomb into the cage. And then I think he's gonna yup, a powerbomb straight onto the mat. Jey grabbing his back, the lower back area where the impact was held. Uso just trying to get up and stay on his 2 feet. Roman getting some speed in the super kick. Roman goes over the ropes. He stands back up. Jey sees the opportunity. And a spear straight through the cage wall. Both men are out of the cage. This cage was meant to keep them inside. Jey just crawling on the big ring on the outside. Roman gets back up. Not fully. Jey grabs a kendo stick from the front. Roman looks up. And Jey, a hit to the face. Roman is definitely cut open by the shards of the kendo stick. Roman is bleeding out right now. Jey throws him straight over into the cage. Roman goes to the chain wall. And Jey pulling his arm. Roman can't do anything. Roman holding his arm. He walks around and turns around with a spear straight to Jey Uso. He was not expecting that. Roman just staring down his own blood and his own family. Imagine if your brother did this to you, or your cousin. Roman just trash talking to Jey Uso. And a punch straight to the face. And another one. Roman gets Jey up. Stands him up in a big uppercut. Straight to the chin of Jey Uso. And Roman returning those strikes to Jey Uso. Roman looks like he's going for a suplex onto the cage wall. Can't quite get Jey up. Jey turns around and returns the favor. Roman is down. Both men are bleeding. Jey, I think, got cut open by the cage. And look at Jey now setting up a table. I don't know what he's planning to do with that. Roman just crawling over. He is low on energy, folks. Jey picks up Roman and puts him on the table. Where is Jey going? Jey holding the midsection. Looks like it's hurting. Roman just laying on the table all bloodied and cut up. Jey climbing up the deathmatch cage. What is he planning to do? Jey trying to get up there, just muscle on up there after this hell of a match. Roman looks like he's out on the table. Jey, he's on top of the cage. No! Roman rolled out of the way and Jey went straight through the table. Jey is out. Jey's completely out cold. Roman clawing towards Jey. And he puts him in a guillotine. Roman just choking the life out of Jey Uso right now. Jey trying to muscle his way on out of it, but he Just can't. Jay is out. Come on, ref. That's the match. What? It's The Rock. Is he really here? No way he's here. Look at the face on Roman's face. Look at the look on Roman's face. It is. It's him. It's The Rock. Roman, not very happy that The Rock's ruining his celebration right now. The Rock is out here. The Rock's first appearance in LCW. He's here. Roman not liking this. He goes for a Superman punch and gets caught with the people's elbow. Or sorry, a rock bottom. Jay is out. Good night, everybody. From Deathmatch, I'll see you on the next episode of LCW.